Clare manager Davy Fitzgerald has been forced into making one change because of a calf injury sustained by Dara Conan. The full forward is replaced today by Shane O'Donnell on an afternoon when Peter Duggan, scorer of 4 points against Laois, is retained at left half forward. As for Wexford, manager Liam Dunn has rejigged his forces. Keith Rossiter is listed at centre-back. Andrew Shore and David Redmond will today wear 8 and 9. And one of the side's most experienced players, Owen Quigley, has been included in the half-forward line. Back here into the middle to David Redmond. Owen Quigley now, a chance to pick it up and set Wexford on their way possibly for their first attack. Garrett Sinnott dropping it in there, in towards Jack Guiney, and Guiney turns smartly and hammers it over the bar. First point of the match to come from play, and a quick response then to Clare's 2 points that came from frees into the hands of Guiney. Did well with the under-21s on Wednesday. Good score here. Collecting is John Conlon. Smartly down through the centre, collected beautifully by Shane O'Donnell. He loves getting goals, and he's got another one. That's 3 championship goals this season for Shane O'Donnell. The delivery was brilliant, and once Shane O'Donnell had wrong foot of the fullback, he was away, and the shot went screaming into the corner of Mark Fanning's net. Andrew Shore trying to be at the receiving end of this puck out, but it does come back eventually to Richie Keogh. Somewhat slackly given away to Colin Galvin, able to place it, and places it brilliantly here. Nicely done here by the corner forward, and it's Padge Collins in, going this way and that. Cross here to McGrath, looking for another goal opportunity, having to come back, recycle. They hold it well, and Kelly in the end fires it over the bar. What a very well worked point that was by Clare. It showed a tremendous maturity in their play. Happy so far, I think. Davy Fitzgerald, Clare manager. Bobby Kenny away to his cousin, and Kieran leaves it behind, and it's picked up by John Conlon, and Conlon sees that one come back. Mark Fanning, clear of a player on the ground inside. The referee has gone in to investigate. Shane O'Donnell there, and held off by Mossy Walters. And O'Donnell went down rather dramatically, didn't he? In fact, carded Mossy Walters, and it happened in the square, so it has to be a penalty. Kelly with 2 points so far. Towards the end of this first half is denied. It's well stopped. It's away there by the cornerback Owen Moore. Back in by Conor McGrath. As far as John Conlon. Will Clare get anything out of this? Eventually it's Brendan Bugler. They get a point. Brendan Bugler's first point in this year's championship. Well, Wexford needing something special. Paul Morris, he's scored one, and now it looks like he's got another one. So they eat into the lead, and they work it down to 5 points now, and the Wexford fans who've travelled from the always sunny southeast are a little happier. Morris out in the middle, but it's Tony Kelly who picks up the loose ball, and there's nobody keeping tabs on him, and he is able to dominate and able to pick his point high up into the air, and a third for Tony Kelly. Here comes David Redmond, and David Redmond hauled down 20 metres out. It's got to be a free in, and the referee will have words with Cian Dillon for that. This is one the game needs. Guiney with 3 championship goals in the past, strikes, and it's saved, and it comes back out, and Cian Dillon, the one who gave away the free, has it and clears it. Only out as far as Kieran Kenny. Back in with interest. They need a score, and they get something out of it. May not have got a goal, but at least they got a point, and that just might be a rallying point for this team. And here comes Conor McGrath. The lead has been whittled down to 4 points. McGrath responds. Great save by Mark Fanning. The clearance by Bobby Kenny wasn't all that assured, but it does eventually reach Andrew Shaw, and they lift the siege, and they get it way down the field again, down towards Rory Jacob. Couldn't hold it, however, but it comes back to Guiney, who's got out into the 40 now, and in as far as Rory Jacob. Jacob hand passes it across here. Referee allows an advantage. It's with Gary Moore, who scored one. Hits it low this time. The keeper, Pa Kelly, lets it spill back off his stick. Still in play here. Dangerous moment. Rory Jacob recycles once more. This time it's Podge Doran, and Doran has put it inside the left hand upright and over the bar. And Wexford have got the lead back down to 3. Slipped it out into the middle here to Podge Collins. Has options right and left. Ahead towards Tony Kelly. Did well to keep it in play. The challenge isn't terribly effective by Andrew Shaw. Nobody able to get to him, and Kelly just gets away and fires it over, almost with consummate ease. We haven't seen the best of their side tonight by any means, and Clare have always been doing just enough. One last attack maybe, comes down to Rory Jacob. Jersey pulled, down he went. Referee allowed play to continue there. It comes back out again. Well hit over the bar there by the youngster Conor MacDonald. Still a few seconds left. A goal separating these teams at this stage. Back comes Kieran Kenny. Big one down to Guiney. Jersey pulled, only a goal between them. He scored! The level, amazing! Jack Guiney has got his 4th ever championship goal, and it's come deep in stoppage time. And they are level here. Back to Pat Donnellan, and the captain once again sets Clare on another attack. A third attack started this second half. Conor McGrath going this way, slipping it inside. McInerney, one-handed, it's in the net. Cathal McInerney, the substitute. It was Conor McGrath who fed it through, and one-handed in by McInerney. And at the start of the half, Clare have got a goal and 2 points. Big, huge one up there, which is, again, defended well by Cian Dillon. Strongly taking it out into the middle as far as Cunningham. Aaron Cunningham. Oh, that's a bit of vision there to see a player loose. It was Tony Kelly. Beautifully in as far as Conor McGrath. Nicely crafted move. Now, where's he going to finish here? Hand passed, and another one by Cathal McInerney. He's got 2. Well, isn't it amazing? Like the buses, you wait for a long time for 1, 2 come along. We waited for Clare's scores, and now suddenly they are cutting loose, and Cathal McInerney has got himself 2 goals and a point in added time. Colin Ryan, that's a brilliant catch, and then he was fouled by Bobby Kenny. Yellow card for Bobby Kenny, and the game just drifting towards its inevitable conclusion, it seems. Margin of 9 points at this stage, and they come again and they look for more, and they just might get it. And that time the foul is on Fergal Lynch when he got it into his hand, where Hurley's flying at him, particular Bobby Kenny there, and Kenny's already got a yellow card, so he's now got a red, 2 yellows, and Wexford are going to finish the match with 14 players. It's Tony Kelly. He's got 4 points tonight, and he decides a point is fine, and he puts it over. Clare have been much the better side. He will be very, very pleased. They're on their way to the quarterfinals, Clare. They have had a 10-point victory after extra time. Final score is Clare 3 goals and 24 points. Wexford 1 goal and 20.
You know, we'll regroup again, and you know, step by step we're getting there slowly, but it's taking time. But you know, we got a great lift during the week with the under-21s winning the Leinster title, and our minors going up to Kilkenny and beating them for the first time in 20 years in Nolan Park, which was a great achievement as well. But But look, it's all about today, and unfortunately we came up short. But I'm hugely proud of the players, and I think there's a great future for a lot of them.
We've had 3 championship wins out of 4 games. We're not doing too bad, and we just need to keep working on that and building. I don't know what will happen in the quarter final. We'll be giving it our all, no matter who we're playing. You know, so let's see what happens. You know, it's great to be still involved. John.
Come on, you boys of Wexford, this will be our day. We will lift the model county when we take the cup away.